If you've started a YouTube channel, you're probably interested in monetizing, but you can't monetize until you meet certain criteria. Today, I'm going to show you some very specific calculations to help you project when you will meet the threshold for monetizing on YouTube. First, let's just do some basics. The monetization program on YouTube is called the YouTube Partnership Program. And how it works is that YouTube places ads on your channel and then splits the revenue from those ads with you. They give you 55% and they take 45%. You don't have to do anything to get that money once you are accepted into the YouTube Partnership Program. They find the advertisers, they do all the technical stuff on the back end. All you have to do when you upload a video on YouTube is check a few boxes that yes, in fact, you want to monetize this video, and you are off to the races. Another benefit of being in the YouTube Partnership Program is this little button right here. This is a new feature being rolled out across YouTube. It's called Super Thanks, and it basically lets people tip you if they like your content. So let's start with the basics. What are the criteria for getting accepted into the YouTube Partnership Program? First, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And the next milestone you have to hit is 4,000 watch hours within 365 days. So not like a calendar year, not January 1st to December 31st, but within a 365-day span. So when will you reach those milestones and get monetized? I'm going to show you some calculations. Now, I just want to have a little disclaimer here that we're forecasting, and if you've ever watched a weather report, you know it's not always entirely accurate. I would recommend you keep doing these calculations maybe once a month to see how on track you are and how your metrics have changed as your channel has grown. First, you need to sign into your YouTube Studio account and hit analytics on the left side of the screen. Make sure this time period here is set to 28 days. And now look at the subscriber count. This channel has accrued 79 subs in the past 28 days. Let's divide 79 by 28. So they're averaging about 3 subscribers a day. Now let's look at their total subs. Right now it sits at 289. Subtract 289 from 1,000, and we see that they have 711 subs to go. Divide 711 by 3, which is the amount of subs per day they can expect to gain, and you get 237. So at this channel's current rate of growth, they can expect to reach that subscriber threshold in about 237 days or about 8 months. Now, what if you wanted to accelerate that subscriber growth? A couple tips I have for you here. First of all, remind people to subscribe within the content of your video. And you don't want to remind them to subscribe at the very beginning or at the end, because at the beginning, people may not be ready to commit to you and subscribe. And most people don't watch videos to the very end, so they might miss that reminder to subscribe to your channel. So you definitely want to do it right in the middle of your content when you're giving your best information and they're enjoying the video the most. I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you to subscribe to my channel. Give me that thumbs up. If you feel like you're learning something, hit that notification bell so you never miss a future upload. Another way to accelerate that growth is to leverage your other social media followings. Be loud and proud about your YouTube channel on Facebook or LinkedIn and ask people to check out your content and subscribe. You can also be a little creative with this one. I have a friend who asked people to subscribe on the Nextdoor app, and people actually did it. So don't just look at those normal social media platforms. Think a little outside the box. Your subscribers are out there. You just need to find them. Now let's focus on those watch hours. Remember, you need 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period to get monetized. So let's look at this channel's metrics again. In the past 28 days, they've accrued 467 watch hours. Divide that by 28 and we get 17 watch hours a day. Divide 4,000 by 17 and we get 235. So with the current rate, this channel would reach that 4,000 watch hour threshold in 235 days, but they already have some watch hours in the bank already. So let's do one more calculation to factor that in. Let's subtract 235 from 365. We get 130. So let's hit this drop down in YouTube Analytics and select a custom time frame and go back 130 days. This channel has already gained 960 watch hours. Let's subtract 960 from 4,000 and we get 3,040. Now divide 3,040 by 17, which remember is this channel's average daily watch hours. We get 179. So actually this channel will meet that watch time requirement in about 179 days or about 6 months. So when can this channel expect to get monetized? Remember, we have 2 metrics to watch here, and the one that's furthest out in our timeline is the one that is going to trigger us to be accepted into the YouTube partnership program. So that is the subscriber count, and they're 8 months out from hitting that metric. So they can expect to get monetized in about 8 months. Now, I have some hard news for some of you. If you calculate your daily average watch hours and that number is less than 11, you're never going to get monetized at your current rate. You are on a hamster wheel chasing that monetization, and you can't possibly mathematically get there if you're only averaging 11 hours a day, because remember, you only have 365 days to do it. So what are we going to do in that situation? First of all, you want to create more videos, because the more videos that you have floating around YouTube, the more opportunity you have to accrue more watch time and improve that daily average rate. The other thing you want to do, and this sounds obvious, but a lot of people miss this one, make longer videos. That way you get more watch time with every view. And if you really want to hit that watch time threshold, I have a whole dedicated video to that I will link to right here. Remember, like I said, this is not an exact science. I definitely recommend doing these calculations like once a month to sort of measure your progress. We can't improve what we don't measure, so you want to keep looking at these metrics and making sure you're making gains. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I picked out some other videos for you to watch right over here. I will see you next time.